Hi, everybody. It's me, Kelli Sae, your host this evening, back in New York City, U.S. soil. And I'm alone tonight. I don't have Sophia with me. She's on vacation, which everybody needs a vacation. But I'm going to manage without her. I'll try. I'll do my best. And hopefully, I don't mess up too much. And if I do, please forgive me. Last week's show was incredible with John E. Edwards. He was amazing, 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 amazing. But tonight's show is, for sure going to be just as explosive with an incredible guest that I have, a man who I really admire, performer, and just a great person as a whole. And I don't know if you ever heard of him before, but if you haven't, you're in for a wonderful treat. So please, without further ado, let me introduce my guest, Kyle Jason. Hey, how are you? Bringing some applause for you.
Wow. Wow.
They're going crazy for you.
Thank you very much. What's up, Kelly?
Kyle, oh my goodness, it's been forever. It's been the longest time. And I mean, I think we met years ago on a gig. I think it was like a George Clinton kind of gig, right?
Yes.
I've been hired to do some backgrounds or something, and you were on it, and somebody else was on it. I can't remember. And we stayed friends all these years, thanks to our good friend, Miss Vivian Scott Chu, for sure. Who connected us also. Mm-hmm. And so we never lost touch, and I've been following your career and you've been following mine, and we always, let each other know like we're doing really well or whatever. And so I'm just so happy to have you here tonight. Thank you.
I'm honored, baby. You know how I feel about you. Love you from the bottom to the top. I mean, it's been a long time. And I'm so happy that you're doing this. This is a beautiful forum, and thank you so much for having me. Seriously, I'm really honored to be
thank you. But you're doing a lot of things, and so I want to get right into it because we're doing some unique things also. And I mean, in addition to your new single, let's talk about that, the name of that, and let's tell us everybody about your new single.
Well, I got a new single out. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called "I Picked This Flower for You." It's kind of self-reflective a little bit about being a little bit more positive in life and seeing the sunshine through the clouds, if you will, especially coming out of COVID and stuff like what we're doing. And now we're kind of teeter-tottering on are we going backwards, stuff like that. So it's about seeing that sunshine behind the clouds.
Is this an independent release or is this under a label or something?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've sat on so much material for so long and everybody's like, man, when are you going to put some of this stuff out? So I started this project a couple of years ago and just kind of never finished it. It's just a 5-song EP. And the first single is I Picked This Flower for You, and it's going to be out. Hopefully, I'm trying to finish up the last mixes right now. So we should be done probably in another 2 weeks. So I'd say like middle to the end of September, the EP will be out. And the name of the EP is 5 for 21.
Oh, wow. But I want to tell everybody that I did have the honor of hearing the single, and I thought it was phenomenal. And what I loved about it is, I got to say, it's got like an old like soul to it, but still sounds new enough and like refreshing. And a little bit of, you're still giving us the Kyle Soulful Man, a little Anthony Hamilton sounding a little bit. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his and of yours also. So it's incredible. So, did you write all these things during the quarantine or?
Well, the song, actually, I Picked This Flower for You, I started years ago. I started it, but I kind of never finished it. I never just, and during quarantine, it just kind of, you start revisiting a lot of the sketches that you've done as an artist. And you sit back and you listen, this is a killer. And you just want to finish it and, put the finishing pieces together. And on this project, man, I have a phenomenal producer named James Andrews out of Atlanta. I'm working with him on it. All of the lyrics and the vocals I did at my spot over just basic, bed tracks, and he took it and just exploded musically and creatively around the vocals, and it's just I'm blown away. I'm real. A lot of people are saying it's some of my best work to date, and I would tend to agree. Yeah.
I mean, I only heard the one song, but I thought it was phenomenal. So if the rest of the material is in that direction, you're welcome. Then I mean, everyone's going to be in for a great treat. And I feel like what you have to offer is kind of lacking a little bit today in music. You're a true showman. I mean, and we're kind of, I'm not going to say that, I mean, I don't like, since the days of like Prince and The Time and all, and groups like that, you really have something that's very unique and kind of lacking, I feel, in today's music, is real showmanship. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist at all, but I'm saying it's far few in between. You know what I'm saying? So
you got me tearing up over here. But I appreciate that. No, seriously, I appreciate that. I mean, I think you and I both, I think we cut our teeth on some of the best who ever did it. As a younger cat, I challenged myself every day to be as good a performer as a Prince or a Rick James, to be as good a writer as a Smokey or as a Curtis Mayfield or whatever. Like you push yourself, to that, you push that envelope to make yourself the best you can be. And I think the focus for you and I think, and a lot of artists like ourselves, is always on the creative. And I think a lot of it now is on the bag. I'm trying to get that bag. I'm trying to get that money. And I think, there's a lot to be said for that, because a lot of artists don't get it, but to get out there and get the bag and be creative and look at your body of work and say your body of work really represents something great. That's the bonus, that's the cherry on top. But yeah, in answer to your question, yes, I hone my craft with the best who's ever done it. And you and I both have got fortunate enough to be able to work with some of our heroes and to have them give you the accolades and look at you and say, damn, you the real thing. I remember when George looked at me, George Clinton said, you the real thing, nephew. That right there, to be able to sit with Isaac Hayes and have him see you, to be able to do a session with Prince and have him sit back there and look at you and watch you over your shoulder and see that, okay, you do know what you're doing. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
Right. And that's right. Because when I was reading some of your like bio, I had no idea that you had worked with Prince, that you had collaborated with Common, that you had collaborated with Questlove or some of the others. Or I mean, I know about George Clinton, obviously, and Bootsy. And it really is. I just hope that you never stop doing what you're doing, and I, you know what I mean. And I hope that I'm just gonna stop talking, and I want to show people a little bit about why I feel like I feel about you. Let me see if I don't mess this up. Okay, I'll try not to. Okay. I might mess it up. Okay, let's see.
No, we'll be fine.
So, knowing how this wants to try to be ready, we want y'all to be loud. We want you to get all your ambitions and really kick it. Get your hands clapping. Make sure you give a raucous round of applause. Right there. Act like you know New York City. But we have all to the place. We are live here at Club Door. Get ready to witness the reunion. The one, the only, and that's the soul. Pride. Jesus. something tasty. They taste on this, okay?
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
Pull out the hanky right. I had to wipe the sweat from my brow. Yeah, that's
you made yourself sweat from the from your own video.
yeah. I mean, I get amped up. Like I remember Chuck said this about me. Chuck D always says, man, Kyle is an entertainer with the a music guy or whatever, with the heart of an athlete or a competitor. Cause like when I see stuff like that, like seriously, when I see people do a really good job on stage, I'm like a fighter. Like I look at it and I'm like, yo, I want in. Like I want a chance. I want a shot at the title, damn it. Like I want, I used to see people like that all the time. So whenever I see myself or whenever I see somebody really go and get it and give the audience that kind of thing, I physically get hot. Like I physically like start to, I sweat through my suit.
I mean, it was incredible because when I first saw that video, I was like, oh my goodness, I had no idea. And because I saw your other videos where it's romantic and you're like, hey girl, are you here alone? No. So to see that part of you was incredible. I just want to take a second to acknowledge everybody who's tuning in to be with us tonight. I don't know why I'm having to speak in English. I want to thank Matsushi and Belinda and August, the producer, Kim, Terry, Angela. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Michelle, Terry, Phil. You have a lot of fans here. And Phil also wants to RIP to the brother on the drums, Gordon.
That's right. Gordon Johnson, the brother in that video, was a childhood friend of mine. He was my drummer in my band, and he passed away. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That was my heart, man. That was my man. He was the best.
Yeah, but he's in heaven. He's in heaven playing drums with Prince.
There you go. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. Angela said you better freeze. Terry says that's a funky man, and we got Seattle. Oh my gosh, we have my Denise Richardson up in the house here. Thank you for tuning in with us, everybody, tonight to witness this incredible talent right before our very eyes here. But something else we need to talk about is your martini swing. Right. Enlighten everybody on what that is. I know what it is because you told me, but I don't want to tell it.
Well, a few years ago, I started thinking about nightlife, and I started thinking about like how my perception, like my idea of a good night out on the town, and that's dressing to the nines, pinky ring, cufflinks, good shit, pocket square, sock game, hard bottoms, the whole bit, and women, stockings, high heels, So I came up with this idea called the Martini Swing. It's the Martini Swing. And
I
what
have,
it is,
I'll put it up. I'll put it up for people in case they want to follow you. That'd be great. So all of your information, we have that here.
Okay. So the Martini Swing really it's all about, the catchphrase is a reason to get dressed up again. And I realized it's so much like, especially, sisters go out there, man, they buy them cute outfits, them shoes, and brothers ain't really up in their game. Like saying, okay, girl, put your stuff on. Let's get out here and let's go out here and have a good time. Let's go dance and let's see a live show. Let's get some dinner. Let's have some cocktails. Let's laugh. Let's flirt. Let's have a good time. That's really what the Martini Swing is. It is the ultimate night out on the town. So when you come to a Martini Swing, everybody's a star. Like when you look out in the audience, I mean, everybody is dressed to the nines from top to bottom. You never know what's going to see. That's my girl Terry. She got the martini glasses up. She knows.
Yes,
Terry. And I have a group. It's a Facebook group. It's called the Martini Swingers. And these are people who are about that lifestyle. There go Tony Nicole. That's my girl too. They come to all the shows. There go Kim, Lady Lockett. Yeah, when they come to these shows killing.
I want to go. When's the next one?
You gotta come.
When is the next one?
Well, I mean, now with COVID, we're trying to figure that out now. We're trying to get back out and do it. But it is the most fun. Kel, you come, you show up, show out. You know I'm going to drag your ass on stage.
But wait a second. First of all, me. I get dressed up just to go to the supermarket. I get dressed up every single day. Okay, right. I'm guilty. I'm that woman that you see in the market overdressed. With face beat.
Right, but see, what is overdressed? See, to me, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't stand when people say, I see my girl Angela Renee, I see her out there. Yes, and then she go Michelle Carroll.
Yes,
so
Michelle, thank you.
The thing is, what is overdressing? If that's really how you go shopping. You like me, we go shopping, right? We go shoe shopping, we buy nice outfits. What's the point leaving them in the closet?
Exactly. That's how I feel. So, but I noticed that thank you, Michelle. We all need to get together, or martini people that like to get dressed and go shopping.
Yeah.
With martini dresses. But like I'll be in the supermarket and I'll have on like my leopard mules, but they'll be like 6-inch like wedge and my face is beat because of course it always is. And everyone's looking and they're just like, and I'm just like laughing because I'm like, what is everybody looking at me like I'm so weird?
Bro, but they look at you like, and then when you come to a gathering or just come, everybody's like, oh, where are you going? Where you all dressed up? Taz, my man, Taz. What's up, Taz? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Taz.
Yeah, so, and it is like Tony just said, it's a movement. It's a movement because there's a lot of us out there, but there's no real outlet for us to do, craft cocktails. You can never overdress.
That's right.
It's craft cocktails, fashion. I mean, I look at cats, I'm like, dog, hold up, come here, man. Where'd you get that pocket square? Like all night long, everyone is complimenting one another about their shoes, about, their hairstyle, their makeup. Girl, who did your makeup? Stuff like that. Ooh! That's what's up. Dog,
this is the perfect scheme for me. How come I haven't been to one? This has to change now.
Well, yeah. And the thing is, when I first started, I started down here in the Southwest and then up in New York because that was my two main hubs. So I do Long Island and I do Manhattan, then I do Charlotte, then I do Greensboro, then I do like maybe a boat ride in Florida. And that's the whole thing. It's like kind of like a once a month event. So, people say, okay, you have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? You say, okay, well, we ain't going out every weekend wilding no more. We did all that already. But if you have a once a month event to go to where you get your outfit, you get you get ready, you get right. That is the Martini Swing. That's what it's all about.
I mean, I love the movement. I want to be part of the movement. The next time
you an OG Martini Swinger.
No, but I haven't. I've never been to one of your events, and I really want to go to an event. I want to meet all these wonderful people, Michelle and Taz, and everybody everybody who goes to your martini thing. I want us all to get together, and you have to. And it's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so excited. I can't even wipe this stupid smile off my face.
Well, you'll fit right in, Kel. You'll fit right in. You'll be welcome with open arms. the sisters and the brothers and everybody in there is gonna love you completely, especially if you know how we love, you know.
So I mean, you're incredible. We're gonna be at a time soon, but I always like the real to be real. So can you just like sing a couple of bars or something for me? Just like a little like something like a little piece of this flower is for you.
Oh boy, baby, life ain't as sweet, no, without you here with me, no. There's ghosts in this here room. I still smell your perfume, oh, and the meaning of life don't mean a thing, no. Baby, what am I to do when all I want is you?
Woo!
Yeah, okay. And that's actually gonna be a song on the Martini Swing album that's coming later on, like in the beginning of the year, beginning of 2022. So there, it's called The Meaning of Life. It's I got some heat in the fire, on the fire, in the skillet, on the stove, and I can't wait to come out and get down with you. I gotta get a hug. That's what I'm saying. You get the best hugs ever, and I can't wait to see you and share that.
It's because I have incredibly long arms. That's why.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
no,
thank you, Morris. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, Morris. And again, let me just say hello to everybody who's tuning in with us tonight. Morris, Terry, Michelle, Kim, Tony, Angela, Belinda. I said Kim already, right? Mr. DJ Music, Taz. Did I leave out anybody? 2 times Miss America, who's Denise Richardson, Kim and DJ Dress, and Sushi, Terry Bird, Phil. Did I miss anyone? I hope not. August, the producer. I'm going back up. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for taking time out of their Tuesday night to come chill with us, hang. You know, I'm just getting to have a front row seat to some artists that I really love and respect. But I'm doing this every Tuesday. Also, follow him. I'm going to put it back up again. Here he is right here. Follow the Martini Swing at the Martini Swing at Kyle Ice Jason and at Facebook at Kyle Jason. And me, you can just follow me everywhere. Tues Kelli Sae. Subscribe to my YouTube. Every single week we have incredible artists passing by. Next week, our guest is going to be a wonderful woman who's a PR like mogul and a fashion and shoe company, and this lady right here, Miss Angie Collins. So be with us next week, 8 o'clock, same time for everybody. And hopefully, let's see, we can get, at the end of the year, I'm hoping to do something like get all the guests together at one big, gigantic kind of meetup. Could be incredible. I don't know. What do you think? Did I lose you, Kyle? Are you there? Okay, yeah. So I'm hearing some clickety clacky thing. I don't know what that is, but anyway,
I don't know either.
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's eating something or typing something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, thank you all again, and we'll see you next week, same time, 8 o'clock with Angie. And Kyle, anything else you want to leave us with?
No, just thank you so much, Kel. And I love you, like I said, from the bottom to the top. And I thank you so much for creating this forum for artists like myself and yourself to sit down and share some energy with our supporters is so important. And you are the true poster child for artists such as myself who, no, seriously, I mean that.
Thank you.
Who find a way to keep relevant and keep working, and outside of what the mainstream says is successful. You have always crushed it, baby, and I adore you. Thank you.
I do appreciate that. You're so welcome. Because when I wanted to do this, I thought, I could come on here every week and sing and talk about my music and my projects and my plays and things like that. Oh, hey, Bob. Hey, right. Hi, Linda. And do that. And Tyrone Green, how are you doing? I could do these things.
That's the ambassador.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But what I want to do is just talk about, other great artists and other people that I think are so amazing and impactful in my life, and just turn other people on to these artists. So that's what I want to do. So
and you're doing it. And again, and in closing real quick, that's what's up with the Martini Swing too. That's why I don't have it like Kyle Jason. The Martini Swing is something where everybody's a part of it. Like, I'll bring anybody on stage, and I'll get off the stage. I want to see true artists work the audience and work the crowd and share energy and laugh and be spontaneous. That's what it's all about, that brand of entertainment. Give them something to come back for,
Wow. Well, you're one of the best. And so hopefully
Thank
people
you,
learn from you. My sister tuned in. Hey, Monica. She said, hi, Kelly and Kyle. Wow.
Hey, Monica. What's up?
Bill, thank you, Morris. Thank you, Linda and Tyrone Green, and everybody for tuning in tonight. I don't want to keep any more of your time. I'm trying to cut the show down. We used to go like an hour, but I realized that people are busy on Tuesdays. I want to let them get on with it. And then so I'm so grateful for everybody tuning in, and take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Kel.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night.